Mike Kelly, One Nation candidate for Maranoa. Well guys, here we are at Texas in Queensland. Now, I wanted to do a special one on this one because Texas in Queensland is one of the most southern towns in the electorate. I'm actually standing on the border. There you go. I'm actually standing on the border at the moment. New South Wales this side, Queensland this side. And Texas shares the name of the Republic of Texas over in the States, which is smaller than the Maranoa electorate. So just an interesting little fun fact. Great little town, met some great people, had great yaks to everyone, certainly in the business community, got some yard signs up. Hey, if you can, or if you know anyone that would let me put a yard sign up in your town, please let us know so we can get those out to you. It's one of the only ways we can compete in a cost-effective way to get some branding out there. But Texas originally had a traditional history in tobacco. However, that industry sort of waned over the years. And now we've got sort of a lot of grapes, peanuts, vegetables. There's a whole myriad of types of crops sort of in the area. Really great river system here, so they do a lot of sort of kayaking, camping, four-wheel driving. So a bit of a tourist destination. The locals were saying that the border closure really hurt them from the tourists because they do rely on a lot of tourists coming through, but things are starting to get back to normal again, so that's good for all of them. But look, interesting little town. Glad I've taken the time to spend it down here. And please make sure if you see me in the bus when I come into your town, don't be a stranger. Come and knock on the door and say good day. Look forward to seeing you when I'm in your town. Mike Kelly, One Nation candidate for Maranoa. Hey, g'day guys. I'm in Texas today and I'm with a local. You can come in the picture too if you want, mate.
People don't like
They don't want to be in the camera,
no,
do they?
They don't.
Hey, I'm with Bill Middleton, who has a real connection with his family with Texas. So Bill, tell me your family story, mate. Gee, it's interesting.
Well, our family first came to Texas around the time of the war that the place is named after.
Okay.
The war in America, of course.
Back in the 1800s.
The Civil War, yes.
Yep.
Yeah, or even earlier.
So when is that about? What, 18...
Oh, I was born in 1860. Oh, no.
Gee, you've aged well, mate. You've aged incredibly well.
Yeah. No, but our family first came on not quite the first fleet, but they came in one of the old ships.
Yeah.
The old ships, yeah.
And they originally settled here in Texas, mate, did they?
They initially settled inland.
Yes.
Sorry, they settled coast. Not very long.
Yeah.
And then they moved up to Texas.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, we've been here a long time.
Yeah, excellent. And what's the main industry for Texas? Like, what's the heartbeat of this town?
Oh, well, it's been different things over times, but tobacco was a big industry.
That was a big industry, wasn't it? Yeah.
But it's sort of dwindled a bit. People don't smoke as much now, I don't think.
Yeah.
But they still grow tobacco around the place.
Yeah. And there's still a lot of other cropping in that around.
Oh yes, my word.
Yeah. And we're on that. And, that river is just beautiful, and they do a lot of hiking and
they've got that big dam now up the hill towards Stanthorpe.
Yes. Yeah.
So that produces massive amounts of water.
Yeah, excellent.
For the area.
What do you reckon the town needs, mate?
The town? Well, what does it need? It's doing pretty well, really, I think. Yeah. But there's still, you're always looking for some extra bit to, I'm not familiar with the ins and outs, shall we say.
Yeah, you just live your life and enjoy the town for what it is.
Yeah, well, I've only been back here a year, no more than a year.
Yeah.
About 2 years, a year and a half, something like that.
Yeah, okay. But the rest of the family have had a continuity of being here constantly since the 1800s.
More or less, yes.
Yeah,
and there's been enough of us to have several generations. When I say generations, different families, I mean.
Okay.
There've been a lot of Middletons in Texas.
Have they named any roads after you or anything, mate?
Oh, I think you'll find there are.
There'll be a couple there.
Yeah,
good stuff.
But I don't know that they've actually named them after me. But,
and who's that mate here?
That's Sammy.
Sammy? And Sammy was your brother's dog?
Yeah,
he just passed recently?
Yeah, I've been gone a year, 2 years.
Yeah.
2 years now.
Well, look,
Sammy, as soon as John went, he said, "I'm coming with you."
He
adopted me.
That's beautiful.
Yeah,
Well, look,
lovely.
Thanks for having a chat with me, mate. Thanks for letting us grab it on video. So It's excellent.
Yeah, I
You got
wish
my
you-
card.
Yes, thank
Give me
you.
a call.
I'll keep an eye on you.
If you can come up with any problems on how we can solve the problems of the world, let me know.
Well, I'll do that.
Yeah, do.
I'm always interested. I'm interested in politics, but I'm not immersed.
Yeah, I understand. We need to be aware of it, mate, because
Yeah.
you know it's very important. So, well, thanks, Bill.
All
Appreciate
right,
the time,
thanks
buddy.
again.
Thank you, Mike.
Mike.
Yep,
Yeah.
thank you. Mike Kelly, One Nation candidate for Maranoa.
This video is authorised by Mike Kelly, One Nation candidate for Maranoa, 87 Yangan Killarney Road, Yangan, Queensland 4371.